On today's video, we're going to review the new pumpkin spice cake for Original Line. If you want to see a review on the Virtual Line version, I have one that I did last year, so I'm going to link it up above so you guys can go to that one. But today we're just going to do Original Line. I'll talk a little bit about comparing both of them because they are, I think, slightly different, but it's going to be mainly Original Line. I got 2 boxes, so I hope it's good. But this is their Barista Creations pumpkin spice cake for Original Line. Something that's already different from the Virtual Line. The Virtual Line is a half caffeinated pod. So you get a blend of decaffeinated beans and then full caffeine beans. I don't know why they did it like that, and I think that's why I didn't really enjoy it as much. So just by looking at the box, it is recommended to be brewed as a lungo, and then it's saying that they recommend it as a cappuccino. I'm gonna use my Gratista Plus. I honestly don't know how to make a cappuccino without my Gratista, but we're gonna do it with the Gratista Plus as a lungo, and then I'm just looking to see if there's anything else that they are talking about. Encourages you to draw out your coffee moment. Lungo base blend of smooth South American Arabicas gets a subtle sweet pumpkin flavor wrapped in subtle spice notes, cinnamon, clove, and cardamom, and a cake-like sweetness. When adding milk, a hint of licorice unfolds, tucked into a caramel and biscuit sweetness. It already sounds better than the Virtual Line. So let's open this up. Actually, before we open it up, I want to check what their website says. There is a price difference with Virtual Line. It's $14.50, I think it was, but it's a coffee capsule. It's not espresso, you know, it's a coffee capsule, so I get why it's a little bit more expensive. With the Original Line, you get it for $9 a sleeve. And the aromatic notes are pumpkin spice cake and clove with warm spices as the aromatic profile. All right, so let's open up this sucker. I know this doesn't matter, but it kind of sucks that they just went with like orange when the Virtual Line capsule has like fancy design and everything. But yeah, it's just orange capsules to differentiate the fact that it's their pumpkin spice cake capsule. So I'm gonna brew 1 pod and then we're gonna taste it without milk, see what that tastes like. After that, we'll add our milk, hopefully do that maca cappuccino, and then we'll add some syrup at the end. So. Smells like a warm, cozy drink already. So that's a lungo. I'm just mixing in the crema and I'm gonna taste it without any milk or anything just to see what it tastes like. It's pretty smooth. It's very easy to drink. Like there's no bitterness. It's very smooth, velvety even. The pumpkin is very subtle, like it's extremely subtle. You could almost smell a little bit of the clove and then a little bit of the cinnamon. Not bad. But as you guys know, I don't prefer black coffee. I always add my milk. So we're gonna add milk. I'm gonna transfer the espresso into this cup right here. And then I'm just gonna add some milk to my milk wand. Set it to, if you have the Gratista, we'll set it to the cappuccino setting just to get that frothiness, and then we'll taste it with milk, see what happens. And for the milk, I'm using Chobani Zero Sugar. This is my favorite, hands down. It's not easy to find, but when I find it, I always get it because it's my favorite one. If it's not this one, then I go straight to the extra creamy, which seems to be more available, but we're using this one today. All right, so I'm gonna do about 5 ounces. This is a different jug, it's a beige one that I got off on Amazon, and it seems to work well with the Gratista. So I did apparently 5 ounces of the milk, I think, about 5 ounces. I'm already feeling like I want to brew this as espresso. I used to do all of my capsules lungo, and then I just started liking espresso better, so it's just a little bit more concentrated, less water volume. So I think I'm gonna brew it as espresso and see how that works, but this is just how they're recommending it, so I'm just trying to see how they do it. With milk, it tastes extremely light. And this is why I feel like I need to do it as espresso. It almost tastes like the Virtual line. It just tastes milky now. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna brew it as espresso. We're gonna make a latte, do it my way, and ignore what the box says. You might like this if you like it like light coffee, not too overbearing. Then do it as a lungo, do it as a cappuccino. It's not bad, but it's just on the lighter side, and I think I like more of a medium to darker roast these days. So let's do a latte, like a latte. So put this down, and we're gonna brew it as a espresso. Okay, this is the espresso. I don't know if you guys can remember with the lungo, it was like way up here. You just get more water volume. It's still considered espresso, it's just more water volume. So I'm gonna mix it in with the crema. You could smell more of the spiciness with it being espresso, because there's more of that coffee than water. Let's try this. Definitely more spicy. It's easier to drink it as a lungo. You get a little bit more bitterness, I think, as an espresso, but not bad. Clearly not bad. You guys would have seen my reaction if it was. So, okay, we're gonna do a latte. I'm just gonna add some milk to this. I was curious because this is the one that comes with the Curtista, and it has the minimum and maximum line. So I measured it out here. Usually I use minimum, and then I dumped it in this one, and I should be using 4 ounces. So maybe I used a lot of milk for the other one, but that's what I'm gonna do right now. It's 4 ounces instead of 5. I mean, it's not much of a difference. So let's just froth this up. That's pretty loud, but while it does its little frothing goodness, I'm gonna dump the espresso into this cup. I'm gonna give it a little stir. Let's taste it. Yes, it's better. It's better. It's like the perfect base. I still add syrup. I feel like if you don't like adding sugar or syrup, I think you'll like it this way. I should make it a point to say that the pumpkin flavor is very, very, very barely there. Like, there's really not much. Without milk, it's more spicy. Like, you could taste the cinnamon, cloves that they talk about, but the pumpkin is not there. And I think that's what I remember from the Virtual line as well, but that one was way weaker. I don't know if it's because it was a coffee capsule. This is a lot better. I think it's a nice base to add your favorite syrup. Let's add the pumpkin spice syrup. I have it right here. I like this one. This is probably, like, as far as pumpkin spice flavor, this is my favorite syrup from Monin. I do have a quote for them. I think it's still active. I don't know if it is. I'll put it on the screen for you guys. We'll do about 1 tablespoon. But I also like from Pink House Alchemy. They haven't released it, but they do have a pumpkin butternut spice syrup, and it is so good, but it's a lot different from like anything you've ever tried probably, but it's really good. Yes, this is delicious. I like it. It's really nice. It's sweet. It's good. I think it's the syrup that's helping it, but like I said, the capsule is a good base to start with. I don't think you would get this same flavor overall with like any other capsule. I think like the capsule helps it give that extra kick of spices. Like I said though, it doesn't taste like pumpkin. I think the pumpkin is being added with the syrup, but overall I think it's a nice capsule. I can already tell though, if I add ice to this, it's probably gonna get really, really weak, but let's try it either way. We'll put a little bit of ice in this cup, and then we'll dump the coffee. I almost want to do this off camera because I know this cup is gonna spill. Ugh. Okay, let's try this. And you know what? Now I'm just realizing that I usually do that amount of milk with 2 shots of espresso. So I'm gonna brew another espresso just to give this a fair shot. At least ice, but the way it was with hot, it was okay. I feel like I'm all over the place with this taste test, but I'm really trying to discover it in different options and ways. Even with 2 shots, it tastes weird. Yeah, this is another one that I would definitely just enjoy hot. I feel like it's a little bit too light. And if you've tried this already and you have tried both ways, what do you like better, hot or iced? I feel like you get more of that fall effect with it hot. Okay, so here's my verdict overall with this capsule. It's not a bad capsule, it's just extremely light. I think it's almost like, because with these, they don't have like a intensity. I think they just is what it is. I would say it's almost like a level 5 intensity, which I typically like 6, 7, 8 is where I start enjoying the capsules a little bit better. But this one tastes like a level 5. So once you add ice, I feel like it's very, very watered down. So I don't know, man, I feel like I'm almost a little disappointed. I don't mind it hot. I'm gonna enjoy it hot, but I don't see myself in the future like repurchasing this because I'm doing the taste test already. But once they come out again, I probably won't repurchase it because it's not an absolute favorite like Double Espresso Chiaro, Scuro, Corto within original line. Even Freddo Intenso is better. And then you could just add your syrups and make it taste like that. So if you have it, let me know what you think, because I feel like I might not be the only one that thinks this. And I'm a little quite disappointed because I thought it was going to be better. Usually original line is better. But either way, I'm going to keep playing with it and see what works the best with it. But make sure you follow me on Instagram for the reels and just kind of different ways that I've been playing around with it. I know somebody did say, you know, I should upload a lot of my reels onto YouTube. I'm going to try to do that as well because I know a lot of people don't have Instagram or TikTok. So I'll try to put some of the reels onto YouTube Shorts. But yeah, let me know what you think. And if you don't own it yet, this capsule, let me know if based on this review, if you're gonna order it or not. So that is it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.